I mean, shoo, we were right on time, you know. This side's not all the way through, so we're just ready to go. We're going to put new ones on here. We're going to upgrade this to the Stopper 10,000 for all this horsepower, because by golly, it's a Ford tough. Hey, 9 Acre family, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while, but I got a fun one for you if you're into repairs. So, been driving the 2014 F150 around. Nana and I, we've been doing some camping, we've been doing some fishing. Of course, this is my daily driver, all of that. And long trips, this is a vehicle we take. It's the nicest vehicle we own. But just this last weekend, all of a sudden we started hearing a grinding noise. Kind of sounded like sharpening stone on a piece of metal. So I kind of knew what that was gonna be, but I went ahead and got parts, and I got confirmation the very first thing I took off, which is the rear wheel. I suspected the brakes, and I got confirmation. There's supposed to be a pad on that, y'all. You can see, been grinding metal to metal. Thank goodness it didn't hurt the rotor too much. Yes, it's coarse, I know, but it'll be fine. It'll wear in. The new pad will take care of that. We caught it just in time. So I thought I would bring you guys along as I replace this. Maybe you haven't done this before and this is a job you need to do. So I'm gonna flip you around. It'll kind of be almost a voiceover, because I'm just going to show the other side. There's no need in me being in the picture for you to hear this. So you're going to take your tire and wheel off. Of course, we jacked it up, took our tire and wheel off, and that'll expose our brake and our caliper. I've already took the caliper off, so it takes a 20, whatever size that your lug nut is on your vehicle. If you have disc brakes, they're pretty much all the same way to work on it. So took off my lug nuts, took my wheel off. Now I've took off my caliper. My caliper on this F150, it takes a 13 millimeter socket. I just used the socket and a stubby impact, buzzed them off. Then of course your caliper's not going to just fall off, y'all. So you got to get in there with the pry bar, pry it off, then take off your brake pads. Now what I'm going to show you is, see that piston? That piston's sticking out way too far for us to put the new brakes on. So we're going to have to push that piston in. Now, some people are going to tell you that we're supposed to take the bleeder out of that thing and force it down, and then that's going to shoot fluid everywhere. We're going to take part of the fluid out of the system. There's plenty of room in the system for us to push this piston in. It's going to just go back into the system, up into the reservoir. We'll collapse that piston down. We'll put our brake pads on. We'll put our caliper back on, bolt it back down. So there's all kinds of special tools out there for this. There's all kinds of different ways. I'm an old school mechanic. I'm an old shade tree car mechanic. I use just a basic C-clamp. Most everybody's got a C-clamp somewhere in their shop. So we're going to take the brake pad, we're going to put on top of that piston, then we're going to take our C-clamp and we're going to just squeeze it down. So let me get it set up. I'll show you while it's working here. So now you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I put that C-clamp on, I put my brake pad here to protect that piston. Then we're going to just twist this down, and we're going to push or force that piston back into this caliper. One thing that of note, don't let your caliper just hang on the hose. That you can destroy the inside of the hose that way. So let me squeeze this down. I'll show you the after effect. So now you can see this piston's all the way back down in. Now when we put on our new brake pads, we can just set our caliper down on there, tighten everything up. But note, when you're doing it this way, before you ever put your vehicle in gear, anything, you need to pump the brakes several times. Make sure you got a brake pedal. because you got to move that piston back out against everything. If you don't, it's going to get a little bit wrenchy for a minute. In other words, you won't stop. I know you're saying, well, Dale, did that really need brake pads? So let me show you again. Old brake pad, new brake pad. See the difference? It was worn out. We probably waited, well, we waited just the right amount of time. I got all the goodie out of it, y'all. I mean, it can't be like I left anything on the table, right? We got to get all the goodie out of it. And that's what I did. No, we probably should have put it on a week before that happened. But, oh well, it's okay. We're good to go. We're here now. So let me get this put back on. I'll show you that. Okay, now we got our new pads on. They slide on like this channel and ear right here. These little spring clips hold them in place. So we got new one here, new one there. Now we're going to take this caliper and we're just going to set that caliper over it. Make sure our bolts are back out of the way here. Oh, we got a froze up bolt, y'all. We got to take care of that. Oh, we got him turning. Ooh, we don't like that rust. Let me clean this up and lube this, because we can't have that sticking, because that's what leads to them brake pads getting ground off like that. So let me get some lube for that, some grease, and grease that up. So I took it to the wire brush, cleaned it all up. You can use emery cloth, sandpaper, whatever you got. Clean all that rust up. And then I coated it with NICs and put it back in place. And now we're moving free. But see that stuff? That NICs? I'm telling you what, you can't get that off with an SOS pad and Dawn dishwashing soap. That stuff is bad news. It gets everywhere. But that's why we like it. I mean, shoo-wee, we don't want it locking up, y'all. We want her to never seize up. All right, let me finish getting this put back together. Just like that, she done. Oh, wait, one thing. That sumbug ain't going nowhere. All we got to do now is rinse, lather, and repeat on the other side. But I'm not rinsing. I'm not lathering. I am going to repeat, though. We're going to peat and repeat this deal up. And the Stopper 1000, this old crappinator right here. Let's be honest. This F150 has so much horsepower, goes so fast, that had to be upgraded to a Stopper 10,000. Come on. I mean, shoo, we were right on time, you know. This side's not all the way through. So we're just ready to go. We're going to put new ones on here. We're going to upgrade this to the Stopper 10,000 for all this horsepower, because by golly, it's a Ford. Ford tough. Shoo-wee, man, we got that piston in there. We're good to go. Hopefully this inspires you to do this job, because this is really not that hard. Hey, what? This lady keeps coming in here. She's trying to distract me while I'm working.
Hi, peeps.
It's a Naninator. I'm gonna upgrade her, Naninator 10,000. I mean, I can't wait to upgrade these brakes and supercharge them, put a little nitrous to them. I mean, it'll make you go like 10,000 milli-inches faster. So we got to turbocharge these brakes. So maybe in the future, I can turbocharge these brakes, add a little nitrous to them. That way I can be like fast, like Johnny. I mean, we got the going on. Hear all that power? I mean, I'm fast like NASCAR. I'm ready to go racing. Watch me put this tire back on. told you I was fast. I mean, that's fast, wasn't it? Hey, y'all, and just like that, the Ford F150 is ready to go. Till next time, if this made you laugh, farm on, keep strong. I love you. So does God. See ya.